Heyo, and welcome to Essential Collected Editions for September 2022. I am Omnidog, joined by Webhead of comicreleases.com fame. Webhead, how are you doing,
Hello.
buddy?
I finally got a haircut.
So did I.
Yeah, looking good.
I got a buzz back trimmed right here,
Yeah,
too.
there you go.
Right on, man.
Got a good look. You got to look good for the camera.
Yeah. Oh, uh-huh. The camera. That's what I'm worried about. So we're talking about essential collected editions coming up in the month of September, but on comicreleases.com, you've added some publishers that you're tracking besides
Yeah.
the ones
So
we all know. So
I think I made a news post at one point, but like I started tracking stuff from Aftershock, Titan, Magnetic Press. Who else was there? I think there was one more. I've been trying to like incorporate. Oh, Humanoids.
okay.
You may recognize them because they do all the Inkle and Metabarons and stuff.
Yeah, I did see a humanoids book in this coming month. Uh,
Right.
a book that I have, but it's on the other side of my desk, so I can't remember
I'll
what it
never see
was,
it.
but I have it. Mad Woman. Maybe it's Mad Woman.
Oh yeah. That was the
Okay.
one. Yep.
And Titan puts out those hard case comics, so I'm interested in tracking those because I love those hard case comics that they put out in nice hardcover. So
And TKO. That
on
was the other one.
TKO, okay, yeah, they've started putting out hardcovers that we erroneously reported were coming out like in May, and it was really November
Yeah,
because
they got moved real far.
yeah. Let's see. So let me go to share screen window, blah, blah, blah. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Okay. And the first thing we have for now, we're going to cover a couple books first coming up this last week in August, which is August
Close.
31st.
I figured it's
August
this week,
31st.
the week of September 1st,
Yeah.
so
August
close
31st
enough.
is really close to September 1st. So we're going to throw this in. Batman 89, which I've heard good things about. Brightest Day Omnibus. And
That's a big whale.
that has been a
People are gonna be real
wailing
happy.
whale for years. Dreams Factory. Now, I
So
don't know.
this is a newer entry. So this one we didn't talk about because this is Magnetic Press.
Okay.
I don't know a lot about it, but I figured, hey, new
Yeah,
hardcover from Magnetic Press.
sure. Let's put it up. It's
One of those.
guaranteed to look good anyway.
I made up a term, magazine OHC, for the wider books like Black Label.
Okay.
So that's what I'll label books like that. They're a little wider. I'll label them magazine OHC.
So you need to take out a trademark on that before somebody else pimps it. Like that Omar guy from Close to Fine Mint Condition. And then the last thing in August 31st is the Sin City Booze, Broads, and Bullets. This is one of Frank Miller's last great things, I think.
Indeed. And those things are big.
Yeah.
They're big uns. They're like absolute size.
Oh, I didn't know they were that size. Wow. And this is like the sixth one.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few coming up too, because
wow.
Let's see. Okay, at least numbers. We know there's a 7th volume coming as well.
Okay.
If you're trying to get into these, they're beautiful, but you're in for a few bucks.
Yeah, they're like $100 a piece, right?
Yeah, I'm cheap, so I just bought Big Damn Sin City.
Same.
But these are very, very nice. You can see they even got the gilded edges on the pages, and they come in a slipcase. And so if you're looking for super premium, I guess this is your go-to.
And I also flaked and forgot to separate my weeks. So I'm going to try and remember. Okay, well, this is the end of August 31st.
Yeah.
And then we go into September 1st. This is the King Conan Chronicles epic. And it looks like Wonder Woman's on the cover with him.
It does kind of.
Okay, so this is the first week and I'm so sorry. I don't. Okay, wait. Let me at least
Week of the 6th.
6th. Okay, okay, or the 7th. Wednesday's the 7th. So we're going to go 7, 14, 21, 28. And I could go to where, okay, we'll wing it. We'll figure it out.
We got this.
Mighty Marvel Masterworks, The Incredible Hulk. Those are the smaller one, digest size for kids.
Yep.
Nubia and the Amazons. This must be standard hardcover from DC.
Yeah, because DC insists upon putting out standard hardcovers for reasons I just do not understand.
Let's just be glad DC's putting out anything.
At least they're doing it.
Yeah. Punchline, The Trial of Alexis K. I have zero idea what's going on in any Punchline stuff because I just haven't caught up. I love that cover. I don't know anything about her character.
I don't either. I kind of went into like a hole reading all these Omnis that I have, and it's keeping up with anything modern is hard. Well, like recent, there's still modern stuff in there, but really recent stuff because she's really a recent character. So it's kind of hard to when you're trying to read all your back stuff.
7 to Eternity Deluxe Edition, and by deluxe I mean probably library sized. I already have this on pre-order from Organic Priced Books because not only is the art in this unbelievable, and this is why you want over library editions when you want the art blown up, because Jerome Opeña's art is amazing.
That's going to be really nice to see his art that way.
And we've been waiting forever for the 4th volume. And then right on the heels of the 4th trade paperback, this is coming out. And there's not going to be many of these made. So if you want this, get it.
We unofficially refer to this as Image's Remender size.
Okay.
Because all his books are this size.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you better trademark that too. She-Hulk Complete Collection. I didn't even know this was out of print. Charles Soule's Complete Collection. This is my second favorite She-Hulk run. My first favorite is Dan Slott's. This is a good run, though.
Really?
I like this run.
You were... That'll have to make me... I might have to think about that again.
What am I making you think about?
The Dan Slott one.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of slept on it.
Well, it's coming back out next month or so. October, November.
I bet there's
a reprint
a place we could go to look that up.
Yeah. Okay.
November. Yeah.
November. Okay. And this is Star Wars, the Empire Epic Collection. Peace and love to artists in general, but this is a really crummy cover.
The face on Han and Lando is suspect.
And those body proportions. What's going on? What maybe
they were
they look like they're from the Wizard of Oz or something. That is just the weirdest proportions and the weirdest faces.
Yeah, it's because their faces and heads look kind of big, isn't it?
And their legs are like way longer than their torsos.
It's weird.
But I guess Boba Fett looks fine. I don't know why Han is buddying up to Boba in there. I feel like this was the end of the first week.
Probably. Yep.
Of September.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was it?
Yep.
Okay. So we go into
first week.
So they go into the next one. Mariko Tamagi's Arkham Rising, Batman Detective Comics. Oh, Mariko Tamagi and Matthew Rosenberg. Who's the Stephanie Phillips and David Lapham
and Dan Mora.
Okay, what? Okay, so
Dan Mora. Oh yeah. Okay.
Did he? Okay, I don't know anything about this. It sounds like it's a bunch of different issues with a bunch of different writers, but maybe Dan Mora drew it all. I like that cover with the Batman scar on his back. That's cool.
It's only like 4 issues. God, that is a small book.
Yeah. Okay. 4
1044
issues
to
by 4 different
1046.
writers.
An annual #1.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably the annual. That's why there's so many. You know how annuals are sometimes bigger and they got.
Oh, okay.
That's probably what it is.
Batman: One Dark Knight, written by Jock and drawn by Jock.
I've heard this was pretty cool.
Oh, okay, good. And any idea, is this magazine OHC or is this dumb standard Black Label?
It's one of them magazine OHCs. You see the Black Label ones, a lot of times they are, which is great.
Okay, trademark Webhead, magazine OHC. I'm totally getting this. Harley Quinn, 30 years of the Maid of Mischief, because not only does it have a lot of her early and her first appearances in comics and stuff, but it's also got some newer stuff. I'm happy to quadruple dip on this because I'm sure I have all these issues in floppy form and some kind of collected edition and whatever. I don't care. Harley Quinn, I can't wait to get it.
Gonna read through a time machine.
Yeah. Here it is. Mad Woman of the Sacred Heart by Humanoids. Have this. Haven't read it. Heard good things about it, though. Moebius and Jodorowsky. Pretty good team. I mean, it's hard to argue with that team.
Yeah.
And, of course, Madman Library Edition Volume 3. 100% getting this. This, I think, is mostly the Atomic stuff and It Girl stuff.
Let's see. Yep, the Atomics 1 through 15 and the cult classic graphic novel Red Rocket 7.
Right, which I have, and I have the CD that came with it. I got to take it out of my car when I sold it. So whoever bought my car got the Red Rocket 7 CD, and I've never been able to replace it.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I know. I don't need. Yeah, I shouldn't have even admitted that on the air, but
hey, if it makes you feel better, you could probably listen to that stuff digital.
Yeah, I could, but it was cooler to listen to it in my convertible driving around 6 years ago when I had it. I recognize this because we talked about it for last month coming
Looks
out.
like it moved again.
Got moved
as
again.
It does.
Site of Hyperborea.
Sort of Hyperborea. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, Mike Mignola. Okay, I know nothing about this, and I'm going to wait till it's collected in 2 seconds into some library edition or omnibus with those other books.
Yeah, you never know with these, Dark Horse really is very inconsistent because there's lots of things from the world of Hellboy that are still sitting there in standard hardcovers, little baby ones.
Yeah, that's true, and trade paperback. So, okay, maybe I'll think.
I don't know.
Yeah, right. We don't know. We're still on the
week of the 14th.
Week of the 14th. Okay, good. Ooh, World of Black Hammer 4.
Also, this is funny because of. Wait, no, maybe that's a different one. Never mind. This one collects Skulldigger and the Unbelievable Unteens.
Right, which I haven't read because I finally wised up and just stopped collecting all Black Hammer stuff because I know it's going to be released in these big volumes.
Yeah, and I was going to say, after I had just finished saying, we never know what Dark Horse is going to do, Volume 5, I think, collects Black Hammer Visions.
Which I need to sell now. My little.
I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah, I should never buy anything Black Hammer. It always gets collected.
Yeah, we should both know better at this point.
Yeah.
I was like, well, maybe it's not going to be because it's not Lemire. Nope.
No. I think Lemire and Black Hammer always, the rule now is always wait. Because they're going to get.
It says if it is a Black Hammer title, it is going to end up in a library at some point.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm not going to disagree with that.
Yeah.
So you tell me when we're past September 14th, since I forgot to take notes this time.
I think this is the end.
Oh, The
wait.
Witcher. I recognize this is the end of the 14th.
Very true. Yes.
Okay, good.
Witcher Library Edition Volume 2.
Okie dokie. And then we move to the 21st. Batman. A lot of people have been waiting for this. No Man's Land Omni Volume 2. That's going to be
this is the new
monkey.
week. Yep. Yeah, that one. How many pages is this bad boy? These Batman Omnis have been chonky.
Yeah.
This one is 1,080.
Okay.
Not the biggest, but pretty big still.
Still pretty chunkster size.
Yeah.
Dark Knights of Steel. I totally want to read this. I only know the premise. It's like medieval type of DC characters. I see Harley Quinn on there. Superman, blonde, Supergirl. What? Batman. I don't know what's going on there. That looks like Oliver Queen, sort of. Okay, whatever. I'm getting this.
Could be.
I'm getting this. Guess. This looks like a boss concept to me. So we're in the third week, September 21st.
Yeah.
Giantess, the story of the girl who traveled the world in search of freedom.
Yeah, so this is one of those magnetic press books. And you'll have to forgive me because I am just not as up on all of these things. But
oh yeah. No.
Magnetic press books, a lot of them are real cool. So I figured, let's throw it in. It looks interesting.
Yeah, just because we don't know anything about them doesn't mean we can't have an opinion about them.
Like, it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
We can tell you that it exists.
Yeah,
and you can go check it out.
That's all we're responsible for. We're just telling you. Also, I forgot our caveat that we usually lead off with. Any of these books can be pushed back.
And probably will.
Yeah, where did Iron Fist? Iron Fist was supposed to come out in September and it got moved to March.
Iron Fist has been moved like 50 times.
Yeah.
It is now in February of next year.
Okay. Well, that's better than March by a month. So
it's February 28th. So not really.
So it's practically March. Harley Quinn and the Gotham City Sirens. The Paul Dini.
I'm looking forward to this
great.
One. Yeah.
The art is great. It's definitely worth a purchase because the stuff that's not great is at least very good. But it starts off with the Paul Dini stuff, and you're going to get spoiled and go, "Oh wait, this stuff isn't as good as the Paul Dini stuff." Well, nothing's as good as the Paul Dini stuff. So try and ramp your expectations down for the second half of this book, because it's all really fun and interesting and great. It's just that Paul Dini's like an A+, and the rest of the stuff's a B, and
still above average.
Yeah, still exactly. I like the way you look at things. Above average. Fist of Khonshu Epic Collection Moon Knight. That looks like a Sienkiewicz cover.
Yeah, Moon Knight Epic Collection, Butcher's Moon.
Butcher's Moon, okay. Butcher's Moon. For you Epic fans out there. Oh, it's only 65 cents. Or is that $1?
Hey!
We wish. And I know this is the last one for this week. Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider Ham.
There you go.
What is that? Like Spider-Gwen as a bird? But oh my gosh. So this is modern.
Oh, maybe. That's a
that
good
looks
spot.
like Spider-Gwen behind him as a bird. Okay, I may have to check this out.
It's like quite a random smattering of stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, okay, I'll consider it then. But I dig the concept of Spider-Gwen as some type of flightless bird or whatever behind him, because she looks like a penguin.
Yeah. That could be. I have no idea. There's a Spider-Verse 2015 #1. Maybe that's something. Maybe that's where that comes from. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It does look cool because you can see the Sinister Sticks. They're all like animals.
Yeah.
Like so it looks like the Green Goblin is some sort of weird bird.
Yeah. And we've got a couple of dogs in there. Electro's helmet, Mysterio's helmet.
Yeah.
Well, the cover looks fun.
Yeah.
Is okay. So this is a hardcover,
Complete collection. So
complete collection. Okay,
Yep.
okay, fair. And that is the end of September 21st, and we go to September 28th. Absolute Doomsday Clock. The reason to get absolutes, of course, is if you love the art, and everybody loves Gary Frank art. If you don't like Gary Frank art,
he's got good art.
get the hell out of my chat. Get out of my channel. Go away. Get out of here.
I'll
Gary
be
Frank's
dropping
awesome.
my standard hardcover that they gave me a slipcase for.
Same. I have the same thing. I will be keeping that.
See them sitting right over there.
Because I also have to love the story, and I only like this story. But if you love this story, here it is in absolute format. I think this story came out about 4 years too late, but whatever.
Feels like it took 4 years for it to come out. So
yeah. Okay. This has already been released in a trade, I think, right? Curse of the White
I feel
Knight?
like it's been released in like 15 different formats because they keep doing this.
Wait a minute. Curse of the White Knight. Yeah. Okay. Wait. This must be oversized then.
This one's a deluxe. You can see just a little bitty bit down there in the on the side.
The
deluxe
edition. Okay, because I have it in the Fakakta standard edition, but I'm going to keep.
Yeah, they're not going to get me again with these. I'm waiting. I tell you what, they put out so much of this White Knight stuff. There's got to be an Omni at some point.
Oh,
gotta be.
You're so right. I'm happy with the standard. I love the stories, so they're great. Especially love that Harley Quinn last one, whatever it was called. It was called.
Oh, just Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn.
That is correct. I was trying to find it on my shelf, but you had it at your fingertips.
I was using the internet.
With this magnetic press?
That is, I believe, yes. That is another magnetic press book.
This sounds familiar. I wonder if I kickstarted this. No, I don't think I did. So but it does sound familiar, like something I read about. That's a pretty interesting cover. I will look into this. Blackwater Lilies. That is a boss cover. I'm so sorry. Peace and love to the guy who's obviously dead, but
well, yeah, it's okay because he's fictional.
Right, which people tend to forget when they get upset at things. This is Roy Thomas, Conan the Barbarian Epic Collection, Vengeance in Asgalon. This is the last week in September. This is another epic?
This is an omnibus.
Oh, is this the last omnibus?
Oh, no. No.
Oh, not from Marvel? This isn't the last Omni from Marvel?
Oh, no. I think they're going to 10 on these. This is only volume 8.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Actually, now I'm curious how many of these there's supposed to be. Are we? I think that, yep, they're going up to volume 10 in December.
Okay.
So they got one of these pumped out almost every month.
And then I guess they lose
8
the
September. Actually, this one has 3 covers? Okay, something's wrong here. I'll figure it out. But okay, sorry. There's Savage and then there's regular Conan. I always forget there's the 2 lines.
Right.
So they actually, yeah, there's like 4 more Conan Omnis coming. One for Savage and this one plus 2 more of the original Marvel years.
Okay. We're still in the last week of September, and G.I. Joe, Rise of Serpentor. Larry Hama, he can write well. So if you're into Herb Trimpe, if you're into G.I. Joe, here it is. I'm sure.
Get it now.
Tyler, yeah, because this will sell out fast, and they won't reprint it. Is this IDW?
Yeah, because they're losing the rights. So.
Oh. Okay.
I think, right? Yeah.
This, first of all, that cover's beautifully drawn, hollow. I don't know any of those creators, but
looks kind of cool. Yeah.
It looks really cool. Who's this by?
I want to. That is Boom. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's Boom.
Okay, this looks
standard
like
hardcover, But
Legend of Sleepy Hollow type thing.
yeah,
The
that's what
art
it
looks,
kind of looks like. I see obviously the headless horseman up there at the top.
yeah.
Oh,
Throwing
you know
the,
what? This is actually, I got to edit this in the database. I added a new thing in my database called digest size. I added it for the Marvel Masterworks, but Boom does a couple of these too. Wind was digest size, and
oh,
this is
okay.
digest size too.
Okay, so I happen to have a copy of Wind right here. So this is the size versus standard hardcover sized books.
Actually, maybe it's in between those two then. What was Wind? Was that? Hold. No, same. Yeah, exact same size as Wind.
Okay,
So I think this
I
is
was
like
fine with
their
that.
what do you want to call it? Like young adult stuff they put in digest size.
Fine with me. It looks good. I'm interested in at least finding out more about it.
And even if I don't love it, maybe I'll just read it with my kids someday.
Yeah. My daughter's 31. She reads her
Yeah,
own stuff.
might be a bit late for her to read young
Yeah.
adult stuff.
I'm totally into this. Human Target by Tom King. Yes. What is a standard?
Standard.
Son of
Okay, and I'm gonna say this because they've gotten me several times. They keep doing this. They put the Tom King book out in standard, and then like a year later they do a deluxe.
You're
Don't
right.
be fooled.
You're right. You're right. That Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow came out in a trade paperback. That thing screams, I'm getting released in deluxe next year.
They've gotta. I don't know
But
why
I
they
had to
continue
read,
do this.
I had to buy that and read it because it was so great.
But I mean, if you're into it and you want it now, it's whatever. Standard hardcover, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So Tom King, I want to get this Human Target. Michael Moorcock, Elric collection 1,
So
2, 3,
this
4. Oh, from
is-
Titan.
Yes, from Titan. So I've heard these are pretty cool. I didn't pre-order it, but I might snag it day one. I don't know how I feel yet.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, it's $80, but you know, and the discount on Titan stuff isn't as high as some of the other publishers, so it makes it a little more expensive. But I'm still tempted because the art in this looks really cool, and I've heard it's a pretty cool story because it's based on a bunch of novels, if I'm not mistaken. The Elric books, and then they made comics from it.
Here's a Marvel Masterworks, Werewolf by Night. Marvel Spotlight numbers 2 through 4, Werewolf by Night 1 through 8, Marvel Team Up number 12. I remember reading this as a teenager in the 70s. That's how old I am. And we're still in the last week. I think this is the last book for September.
This is the last book for September.
Transformers Volume 3, Phase 3, IDW collection. A lot of these can be found at Organic Price Books, where you can use my code Omnidog. Although I ordered something from Organic Price Books and it automatically used the code Comic Releases for me. I was like, what? I should be able to use my own code. It used your code. I was like, what the hell? Anyway.
It might too, if you depending on whose code you're trying to use, although hey, you can use mine too. If you get to the checkout screen, you can, even if it automatically applies some random code, you can hit the X and then add your own code.
I thought it was funny, so I let it go.
I made money off you.
You did. Chris, also known as Webhead, has his site comicreleases.com. Let's go back and just scroll.
Quick thing too.
Yes.
Keep in mind, if you're collecting the Transformers stuff, in case somehow you live under a rock, they've lost that license. So anything they put out, just grab it now. Because those collections that IDW puts out, they're nice. They're nice collections. They're the same as the Ninja Turtles ones, same size, So do not delay.
Yeah. So we're just going to scroll through what's available August 31st through the end of September. And Chris, of course, this is what I'm most excited for right here, 7 to Eternity.
Anything I see Rick Remender, I buy.
Yeah, and this was a great story. I didn't get to finish it.
I haven't seen any of it yet.
Yeah,
so I'm really looking forward to it.
It's great. The first three trades I read about 6 times, but I never finished it because this got announced. So Uh,
And Opinia?
yeah.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my gosh. The
I
art
don't
is
know. The first time I think I remember seeing his art was Uncanny Avengers when he took over for that weird little run. And his art is so cool.
yeah. You can see why this took like 5 years to make. It wasn't
Like
that it took him a long time to write the story. It's because Jerome Opeña's art is painstakingly awesome.
yeah, it
And
really is.
it's a really great story. But Chris, and this lame cover. Chris's site is comicreleases.com, where you go to find all your information on collected editions that are in all kinds of forms, except not trades, but mostly
Not normal
hardcover,
trades. If it's thicker, I'll track it. So
complete
complete
collection
collections,
type thing.
epics, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
It's my second thing I'm most excited for. And he's updated it to include humanoids and Titan comics.
Yep,
Third
we're
thing I'm most
expanding little by little to get those little guys in there, or littler guys. I mean, humanoids isn't tiny, but you know what I mean.
This is actually a good month for me. I want this too.
It's a good month for you. It's a bad month for your budget.
Right, but I don't have
Hey,
a
and
budget.
consider how much. So, and you may, you probably don't pay as much attention, but we have these little, and by little, actually, I mean enormous moves of titles that keep happening.
Right.
But one point, like a billion things got moved to September, then a billion things got moved out of September. Marvel, especially, I don't know what they're doing, but this month was way worse before. So,
Before they move stuff out.
before they move stuff out, yeah,
Yeah,
because they've just been constantly. It's constant. So it's better than it would have been because it was getting kind of crazy for a minute. Hopefully this whatever issues they've got with like the printing and shipping and stuff gets resolved because it kind of sucks. Keep seeing everything get moved out.
Okay, so there you go. That's what's available coming up in September of 2022. Go to Chris's site, comicreleases.com. There's a link directly below in the description. Also go to Organic Price Books, where there's a link for my code, not Chris's code, my code, to go to Organic Price Books, get $2 off your first or any order using the code Omnidog, and the Omnidog code, ship it together. Wait, I can even put it in here. Wait.
Yeah, that
Here we go.
reminds me.
There's that.
I added a new page to my site I wanted to talk about real quick, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Go.
So I didn't want to keep trying to, Omar announces books and then they don't actually get solicited for months. So I added a page because I don't like putting stuff in my database unless I have some hard data to back it up with.
Sure, that makes sense.
I need an ISBN or something, right? So I made a page called Upcoming Unsolicited Books on the site. And it has a list basically with everything Omar's announced because there's not really a list of that anywhere. And trying to find those things in my database is tricky because I have no information most of the time. So there's a new page under the collected editions menu called Upcoming Unsolicited Books. And I'll keep that updated. And then as things get solicited, I'll take them off and add new things in and, so on and so forth. So I did that because I thought that would be easier to deal with. Plus, you can kind of see the stuff that's coming,
right?
And that you can't really get anywhere else.
So yeah, check out my previous videos on Omnidog's Vault. Also, you can find me at Omnidogs_Vault on Instagram. Find Chris, also known as Webhead, at comicreleases.com. Please like, subscribe, and comment on my video if you prefer. And thank you, Webhead, for being with me as always.
Thank you for having me.
And love, peace, and love.